7:41, we are back with our ongoing series, In Trump They Trust. Nicolle Wallace has been traveling the country talking to the voters who elected President Trump.
So how are they feeling about his presidency as it nears Saturday's symbolic 100-day mark? Nicolle, good morning.
Hi, Nicolle.
Good morning, guys. So we began this journey 5 months ago with the goal of meeting and listening to the people that many of us missed during the campaign. And this morning, one of them has something to say that he says isn't easy.
Brad Kloska knew he was taking a big leap when he voted for Donald Trump.
And I was a Democrat. You know, my grandpa, my dad, they were union guys, so I never even thought about voting for a Republican.
But he never thought flipping sides would create this much chaos.
It just seems to be a real mess in Washington right now, I know that's for sure. It's almost like they're damn near playing childish games against each other.
Since January, we've been hitting the road across 5 states, meeting Americans just like Brad, Democrats, first-time voters.
We need some changes made.
And even Bernie Sanders supporters. They all ended up voting for Donald Trump. We've come back to Bay County, Michigan, which went red for the first time since Ronald Reagan.
None of you had ever voted for a Republican.
Correct. I used to not vote.
Never.
It's where I first met Brad, along with his neighbor, Jason.
I'm all about it, shaking it up.
A one-time Bernie supporter who at 29 years old cast his first ever presidential vote for Donald Trump.
He has answers. We don't always like him. Sometimes he offends the crap out of people, but he has an answer. It's not how this works.
But in less than 2 months, Jason's enthusiasm has turned to anger.
I feel like I was bamboozled. I really do. Jeez, he fooled me, and I kind of feel dumb. I feel mad, and I kind of feel dumb, honestly.
The time has come.
How did the president lose the support of a guy who cheered for him during his first speech to Congress?
It almost sounded progressive-ish. I mean, he was really open, willing to work with both sides of the fence. 4 days after that, maybe, more Russia stuff started piling up. He talks about being wiretapped. He's on Twitter saying this about this person.
But Jason says this was the deal breaker: the attack on Syria, tough talk on North Korea, and the massive bomb dropped on ISIS in Afghanistan.
I don't want to see the news special of another local Saginaw teenager brought home in a casket with a flag over it. I don't want to see that. I think he's just going to put more people at danger now. We're going to invade another country. There's no way around it. The way he's acting right now, it's going to happen. There's going to be boots on the ground, and that's what he said wasn't going to happen. It's one of the reasons I voted for him. He's putting us at danger, and that's not okay. I'm worried about the future of my family.
I have to give the man some time to get some things done. There's no way I could flip after 100 days and say, he's a terrible president.
So Brad, the guy who voted for President Obama twice, isn't ready to bail.
You know, I think he's stepping back a little bit from where, you know, what he campaigned on, but I don't think it's a bad thing yet.
Would you support further action in Syria?
No, not right now. Seeing all those children dying on camera, I mean, that's terrible, you know, and I believe, you know, that would move anybody emotionally. We don't need to get in a war with Syria.
Are you eager to see him turn in a more focused way toward the economic promises he made as a candidate?
I'd be pretty upset if he didn't do anything about NAFTA. That's why I wanted him, was for trade. You know, that was the big thing. If he ignores it, I don't think he'll have a chance.
But if Democrats are smelling blood in the water, there's this warning.
Are the Democrats doing or saying anything that makes any more sense to you now than Hillary Clinton did during the campaign?
No, neither of them are. There's no middle anymore. Nobody wants to work together, it doesn't seem, and it's disappointing.
You know, the left just still can't believe that Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton. They still can't deal with it.
You're going to punish your senators or your congresspeople if they don't back his agenda?
Yeah, definitely. There's no doubt about it. And they're things that Democrats have preached about for years anyway. Why they don't back it now is just pure hate for Trump.
If he sat down there, what advice would you give him today?
Delete your Twitter account until you can act like a grown-up, and stop trying to kill people in other countries. Fix America. America first, Donald. Which camera? America first, Donald. Not Syria, not anybody else. America.
That's what he promised you.
That's what he promised me, and he's not doing that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have a change of heart from one, but not the other, saying, you know what, we got to give this president some time.
Yeah, I mean, I think the difference between the Democrats in his base and the Republicans in his base is that the Democrats weren't looking for a Supreme Court pick. They were looking for this America First promise, this commitment to focusing on our problems here at home. And I think, you know, in fairness to Donald Trump, this is the softest part of his coalition. These are all lifelong Democrats who voted for him in these really economically challenged states. And so for them to see him focused on a foreign policy that he never talked about as a candidate is really alarming.
You're going to follow these people and stay in touch.
Forever.
You told me they all have your phone number, which is good.
Email, yes. Wow. I'm the guest that keeps coming back.
Nicolle, thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.